For this video, we will be discussing heroes, presets, and everything related to those. So without further ado, let's get into it. As many of you know, when you go to the Tower of the Hand, you have two main tabs, your collection and your Hall of Heroes. And then at the bottom, you've got your summon, your collection, your council, and your actions. So first off, we're going to talk about summoning. With that, you will get one free summon every 24 hours. And then with your seals, you will be able to summon either a standard hero, a noble hero, or a royal hero. And if you go over here, you'll notice that there's different coloring attached with each one. Now, your gold heroes, like this, they will have a higher base stat, and they will have higher statistics and skills, etc. And they will typically take more of your more of your O's to upgrade. Now if you go here and you can look and see, each hero will have a little icon in the top corner. So those icons, if you come over here to the council, will tell you what each one does and what their skills are best suited for. So we'll go here to War. And you can see, I'm just going to, for the sake of the video, I'm going to show you. Hit replace, and you'll see that not every hero is available for it. Only certain ones. Now, say, like for me, okay, say I want to put Caraxus here. He doesn't have no skills available. That is because he is a beast, and he doesn't have anything that would work very well. But hypothetically, say he did have skills and I wanted him there. If I were to go here, as soon as it loads, for the sake of the video, we'll just go with this. I would not be able to use him in my lineup here. So unfortunately, you cannot use your council members in your battles. Why? I don't know. Or they may have changed it recently, but as far as I know, you cannot do both. So let's go back here. Alright, your council. Depending on how you want to play the game, you will gear your council towards that. Me, I like to play through just sheer number of my troops, and I like to just force my way through every battle with overwhelming force. So all of mine, and I'm heavy on cavalry. I love my cavalry. They are my main. So if you notice, I have a lot of troop training, cavalry buffs, march speed. I do have some infantry and some research in there. You want it to be balanced. You don't want it to be heavy on one specific item. And now what you can do is up here in the top, you can have council presets. So, and like me, I've got two different presets for depending on what I'm doing and how I'm playing that day. And they're slightly different, but each set has something different. Yes. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I kind of screwed that up. Manage. Alright, alright. Yes, okay. So if you go here to your preset manager and you pull up each one, it'll show you, go here to this little blue icon and click it. It will show you all the stats for that council of what you have. So that's not all of your stats, that is only what that council boosts for you. I want to go back to that because that is my preset one is my favorite. So we're going to talk about upgrading heroes. So as you can see as I'm scrolling through here, a lot of them are in yellow. So what that means is I've upgraded my heroes as far as I can without being able to advance them. So if you were to go here to advancement, it'll tell you who it is, how many relics you need, and how many O's you have versus what you need to upgrade. So as you can see, I still need 5,600 relics left. But if you wanted to, you can go up here to where it says level up your heroes. And you don't have to get the most expensive package, but say there's a hero where you need just a little bit of extra help getting to the next stage, or you really want them to boost up, go here and you can see where they've got different options available. Whereas this one, you'll get a lot. It'll have just about everything you would need to majorly level up a hero. So, and you can filter your heroes however you want. You know, I choose my default based on power ranking. And then actions. Let's talk actions. What are they and how are they used? So, as you level up your heroes, you will get these stars. And what these stars are, it is a rating system. So the more stars you have, the higher level you are, the more you can do. So the first thing you'll get is Expanded March. And what that is it'll allow you to send out more troops, just like I explained in my last video with the boosts that you can buy to increase your number of troops you send out. This goes hand in hand with that. So if you're going up against, so with me right now, I can comfortably take on a level 30 creature or caravan or whatever, but a level 31 is just right outside my power range. So if I were to go to my Expanded March, do it, and then go and do my other boosts, then I could be able to take on a larger creature. Casualty Care. That will increase your healing, that will decrease your healing cost, and it will also convert more of your dead troops into wounded while it is activated for a certain number of turns. As you can see, this one you can use twice while activated. This one you can use 4 times. And then Quick Hunt, where if you're like me and you farm creatures for food or whatever, activate this one and it will significantly increase your number of the speed in which you send out your troops. And as you can see, this one, you can use it for an hour straight. It doesn't have a specific number of uses. Quick Step is similar to Quick Hunt, except this you can use against other players and SOPs. Combined Forces. So this is great for battlegrounds or rally creatures like in the Great Hunt, or when they do the rats, when you need to work with other players to take down the creatures. This will increase your troop capacity for rally creatures. And you can use this for 1 full hour, and then you have to wait 24 hours for it to cool down before you can reuse it. As you go, each of these has a cooldown meter, 12 hours, 1 day, 12 hours, etc. Now, with the expanded March, I think it is a 24-hour cooldown, but it says 7 hours right now. That is because I used it last night while I was creature farming, so ignore that. And then as you go, you'll see there's different war stuff. And then if you scroll down, you also have utility actions. So you have productive gatherers, which that one is self-explanatory. And then with your plentiful harvest, it will increase the number of food, stone, wood, iron, etc. that you can hold in your little queue here. It'll increase the number that you can hold in here for a short period of time. Ooh, free. Cool. So let's talk war presets, because they are different than your council presets and your hero presets, etc. So the easiest way to get to it is I do a mock battle. I will come over here, I will find something random, just click on it, first thing I see, hit attack, and then go down here to your heroes, hit that same blue box, and then you will see you can, depending on what you're going after or what kind of troops you're using, you can change who you have in your slot. So mine is mainly geared towards cavalry. That is my main one. And then, as you can see, just like with your council, there are different types of skills that are available for just using in the battlefield. So as you can see, a lot of my stuff is cavalry based. I will also keep a little bit of everything on hand. But as you can see, each hero has his own different set of skills, just like with your council. And you can do this however you want. I highly suggest sitting down and taking a look at your keep, your stats, etc., how you have your game set up, because everybody's is going to be different. I'm not telling you how to do it, but this is what I would highly recommend. Just sit down, take a look at how you want to do your battles, your hunts, and gear your presets towards that. Now for me, as you can see, I have set it up this way, but you do have to watch, because there will be times it will glitch and your presets that you have saved here for your battles will completely just disappear. When that happens, what you have to do is log out of the game. Well, not log out, but close the app. Give it a couple hours. Maybe check your internet connection, see if it's strong enough. Then come back on. Go through, redo your presets. Make sure you hit finish to save it. And then maybe run a battle. And it should, when you go back, keep it. I have had it happen to me a lot. And whatever you do, don't try and keep refreshing the screen while you're playing. So, let me show you what I mean. So, when you go here, if you keep messing with like the default, the settings here, and you keep messing with the filters while you're setting your presets, it can glitch the game, and you may have to go and redo your presets. I'm sorry about this video. I'm feeling just slightly under the weather. It's been a very long couple days. So let's go back to Heroes. Now, Heroes, they increase your power level. Now, I'm not saying to go and find the strongest ones and equip them to your council. Be smart about it, because sometimes you don't want just the strongest members, because then you may run into issues with, like with me. I have a well-balanced, and not all of mine are high level, and I'll explain why that is in a little bit. But if you have just sheer number of troops and strength in your council, then you're really missing out on your maester times, your building times, your healing, your capacity. You really want to sit and look and do a good balanced council. So, as you can see, with me, what I like to do is I'll pick a hero and I'll upgrade them. And I try and go through and get everyone to right around level 10. And then I'll go through and start getting them to level 20, etc. Now, I have been a little lax on that, simply because I wanted to try something different. But you definitely want to try and upgrade everyone. The more you have them upgraded, the stronger you'll be. Because even if they're not equipped into your council or your war presets or whatever, they still add power level to you. So don't be a putz like me. Right now I'm just working on trying to unlock as many as I can. And as you can see, I don't have many left. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. I got 21 left to unlock. That's what I'm going for right now. Once I get everyone unlocked, then I'm going to sit down and really start going through and upgrading everyone. But I'm trying some new stuff out with my game and how I play, so bear with me on that. Now we're going to go over here to your Hall of Heroes. And pretty much this is just a collection area. Like, it'll show you who's in each one. So like Rising Adventurer, Guarded Journeyman, etc. And once you upgrade them, it'll unlock different stuff, and it'll show you who's in which one, details. And each one, okay, like Builder's Dominion, this whole group here, they are pretty much just for building, mostly. They also have Wounded Capacity and a Dragon buff. But they're all different. And like I said, depending on how you want to play the game, you can go through and pick and choose how you want. For the sake of this, all right, collection. Let me show you how, because I know a lot of people, we have some newer players, and a lot of people might not know some stuff. So we're going to go here. This should be enough. Let's see. Okay, yep. So what you're going to want to do is to upgrade them, you're going to go down to the bottom to add XP. And then select how much you want to use. So I have 420 of the 10s. So that would be roughly 4,200. And as you can see, that brings me almost up to, I was hoping it would bring me all the way to the edge, but it didn't. I should have picked a different hero for this. But just say hypothetically it would have gone all the way to level 10. Then this would say upgrade. And then you would hit upgrade. And then you would confirm it. And then you would get this whole little flashy show. And then he would spin around. You would see an extra star added to the little star area. And then this top skill here, range defense at seat of power, would unlock, and you could use that. But each hero's different, each one's geared towards something different. I would highly suggest sitting down, going through who you have and how you want to play the game, and just go from there. Your council is a big part of how you will proceed through the game. Like me, I am just well balanced. Since I don't have the time to get on here and really play heavily every day, I try and just keep a general balance of my people. Now, when I was getting on for 2-3 hours every day, I heavily dealt with my troop training and my speed ups. Now, Monday, I will start filming my Dragon video, and that will go hand in hand here with Rise of Dragons event. So I will also get into a little bit about the events in that video. And as you can see, every event has different buffs and different things you can do, etc., recipes. That's a video for another time. I'm getting off track. Ooh, that can be upgraded. I might do that later. So back to heroes. I'm pretty sure I have covered everything. Nope. I'm going to look through here real quick and see if I can find one to show you how they upgrade. I don't think I have anyone who can at the present moment. Remember, once they get to a yellow bar, that means they cannot be upgraded. That means they have to be upgraded. They can't just be fed XP. And in order to do that, you need to have the O's and the number of relics. And you get all of that from events and events, packs like what I just had bought, and then your summons. Dang, I really have nobody that's able to. I probably should have picked a better hero for that showing earlier. But what is it? As my dad would always say, you live and you learn. And okay, here's something else. As they get higher level, you need more relics. So like with Caraxus, I've been trying to upgrade him to level 30 for quite a while. He's one of the ones where you can only get his relics during certain times. And also, I'm pretty sure with him, you can get his relics with your daily quests. And also, if I'm not mistaken, when you go here to your login rewards, yeah, every 7 days you can get 1,000 of them. And then I think daily quests you can also sometimes. No, I know when House of the Dragon was on, every week you would get where it says Daily Conquest, Path to Glory event points. That was, I think, 2,033 Caraxus relics. But there's different stuff that goes on, different events. Like with this one, Daily Conquest, Path to Glory. This is a premium event, so every day that you complete it, you will get relics for Rhaenyra, O's, silver stag coins, and all that. My goal with her is to get her to where I can upgrade her. I've been trying to for quite a while, but she has not been available. And you'll see when the next Game of Thrones show comes out, they will WB has already announced that they will do more heroes and events that will tie into that show. Every time that they do a show or something that ties in with it, they will give you heroes and events that will tie into the storyline of the show. As far as I know, and I'm probably missing a few things, that is it for this week. Come back Monday or Tuesday for the next one. All right. Bye-bye.